Hello everyone, it's Brindra, your chemistry teacher, and today I am in front of you with a new topic of logarithm, how to find logarithm in chemistry. This is related to class 11th and 12th. While doing your numericals for electrochemistry and chemical kinetics, you have to face the problem of log. Okay, so my today's topic is how to solve log problems in chemistry. So, before coming to the topic, let me explain what is log, okay, and how we can solve it. So, see, this is logarithm, okay. So, for any number, if you want to find its log, so that number contains two parts. See here, the first part, suppose this is a number 0.00 something is the number, okay, this is the number. Now the part which is before decimal, one part is on the left side of the decimal and another part is on the right side of the decimal. Okay. So, the part which is on the left side of the decimal, this part is known as characteristic. Okay. This part is known as characteristic, and the part or the number that is on the right side of the decimal, this is known as mantissa. Okay. So, to solve log, we must know about characteristic. Okay. Now, for characteristic, if I am taking any number, okay, so the number can be of two types. First, the number is greater than 1. Okay. Either the number will be greater than 1 or in second case number is smaller than 1. Okay. So, the way to find the characteristics for this type of number when the number is greater than 1 is different, and for those numbers which are smaller than 1 to find their characteristic is different. So, for finding characteristics, there are two methods. First is if the number is greater than 1 and if the number is smaller than 1. Okay. So, if the number is greater than 1, then how we will find the characteristic? Then for finding characteristic, we take the n and have to add 1. Have to subtract 1 from it. N means the number of significant figures on the left side of the decimal, that is n. And after subtracting -1, this will be known as its characteristic. Suppose the number of digits on left hand side are 2. So, the characteristic will be 2 minus 1, that means 1 it will be. Similarly, if the number is smaller than 1, then how we will find characteristic? Here in n we will add 1. So, in this case how we will find characteristic? Now, we will have to see that because the number is less than 1. So, naturally the number will start from the decimal point, okay. So, it will be 0.0 something like that, okay. So, now we will have to see that how many zeros are coming between this decimal place and the first significant number, okay. From that number we have to add 1 and that will be called the characteristic of that particular number. So, in this way we can easily find the characteristic of the number if it is greater than 1, n minus 1, and the characteristic of the number if it is smaller than 1, that means n plus 1. So this is the way to find characteristic. Now coming to the mantissa. Okay, so remember, mantissa is always found with the help of the log table. And mantissa is always positive. These two things we have to keep in mind for mantissa. Mantissa, the value of mantissa. Now what is mantissa? This is the number, okay, that is after decimal place, the number that is coming, okay, that we have to find, means the whole number, okay, that is mantissa, and we have to find this value with the help of the log table, and it is always positive. So now let me explain all these things with the help of an example. Now coming to the example, now see here, now see, now this is suppose number, this is the number, okay, and this is the characteristic. This is the number and this is the characteristic. Suppose the number is 4.231. Okay, this is the number and we have to find the log of this number. So the first thing that we have to do is to find its characteristic. So how we will find the characteristic? Now see here, because the number is greater than 1. This number is greater than 1. So we will apply first rule. That means n minus 1. So what is n? N means this number, the number which is coming before decimal. So this is n. And from n we have to subtract 1. So n is one significant number. Okay, so n is 1 and minus 1. So this is equal to 0. That means the characteristic of 4.231 will be 0. Now if the same number, if the decimal shifts here, it is 42.31. Now the number is this. Okay, so same rule we will apply. Now after decimal, before decimal, the number of significant figures are 2. That means n is 2. So from this number, n, same formula we will apply, n minus 1. So that n is 2 because number of significant figures are 2. So this is 2 and minus 1. This is equal to 1. That means for this number, 42.31 will have the characteristic 1. Now if the decimal shifts this way, if the same number is this, decimal shifts right hand side, okay, 423.1. So here the number of significant figures are 3. That means n is 3. So n is 3 and minus 1 means this. So formula n minus 1, same formula we will apply here. So this is equal to 2. So the characteristic of this number will be 2. Now if the same decimal, see here, this is same number 4231. Okay, decimal shifts one more side. Now we can see here the n are 1, 2, 3 and 4. That means if we apply the rule n minus 1, so this will be 4 minus 1. That means 3. So the characteristic of this number will be 3. Now if same number is like this, one more number is added here. Okay, so how we will find now characteristic? We will add this 0 also. Okay, this is also significant number. Okay, because if the 0 is coming in the mid or between is related to significant number, then that 0 is also significant number. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That means number of n is equal to same formula n minus 1. So this is 5 and minus 1 is equal to 4. So in this way, we can easily calculate the characteristic if the number is greater than 1. Formula applied will be n minus 1. We have to calculate the number of how many significant numbers are before decimal. Okay. Now second rule, when number is less than 1, smaller than 1. Now see in this case, if the number is less than 1, same number if I am taking, okay. Now if the number is 0.4231, now see in this number. Now this number is less than 1, okay. So now we will apply the second formula, that is n plus 1. Now how we will implement this formula? See here. Now we have to see that between decimal and the first significant figure, how many zeros are there. So we can see that between decimal and first significant figure means 4. There is no 0. That means the value of n is 0. So n plus 1 is coming 1. Okay. So the characteristic of the number, if it is less than 1, this is never taken positive. This is always taken minus. So we will write it minus 1. So minus 1, the characteristic can be written in this way, or we can write it 1 bar. This is also negative. Okay. So for the number decimal 4231, characteristic is 1 bar. Now if the number is like this, 0.04231, now see, number is this. Okay. Now how we will find n? Now see here, between decimal and first significant figure, there is 1 0 is coming. Okay. That means the n is, the value of n is 1. So we will write in place of n, we will write 1 and plus 1, this is equal to 2, or we can say 2 negative, because for the numbers, if the numbers are less than 1, then their characteristics is always negative. Now if for the same number, now see here, this is 0.004231. Now see, between decimal and the first significant figure, this and this, 2 0 are coming. That means if same formula we are implementing, n plus 1, so the n is 2. So we will write 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, or its characteristic will be 3 bar or 3 negative. Now for the same number, if 0.0004231, okay, now between decimal and first significant figure, there are 3 0 are coming. That means same formula n plus 1 we will implement. So 1, 2 and 3. So n is 3 and plus 1, this is equal to 4, or this is 4 bar. So in this way, we can calculate characteristic of the number which are less than 1. If greater than 1, then n minus 1, and if less than 1, then n plus 1. So this is how to find the characteristics of the number when they are less than 1 or greater than 1. Now see, now suppose I have a number here, see, I have to find the log of 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I have to find the log of this number. How I'll do? First thing, I'll have to find characteristic. Okay, so characteristic, because the number is greater than 1. So which law I'll implement? This will be n minus 1. So what is n? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 significant figures are there. So this will be 4 minus 1. Okay, 4 minus 1, I can say this is 3. That means the characteristic, now see, this is characteristic. So, and this is mantissa. So the characteristic of this number will be 3. Now how to find mantissa? Okay, so I'll put decimal after this, and from the log table, such type of table you must have seen. This is the log table, I can show you. Okay, this type of table. This is known as log table. Okay, two type of tables are there. One is log table and another is anti-log table. Okay, so while doing log questions, we have to see the answer from the log table. Okay, never use this one, else your answer will be wrong. Okay, so this is the log table, and now we have to find the mantissa. So what we will do now? Now see here, this is the number 4567. So in the log table, if you see the log table very carefully, okay, you will see in the log table that their numbers are given here. You can see in the log table, see the numbers are starting from 10 to up to 99. You can see here. This is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then up to 99 numbers are coming. This is two table, we can say. This is like this. So this is up to 54, and then this is from 55 to 99. And then you can see here. Now see, this is number, and these are the values given of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and up to 9. And then there is mean difference. Now see how we have to use this log table. Now see, I have to find the log of 4567. How I'll do it? First thing, I'll find the characteristic. Now with the help of this log table, I'll see 45, okay, and 45 I will see at number 6. So you can see here, this is 45, you can see this is 45, and number 6 is coming here. Okay, so 45 I have to see at number 6. So I'll write the value. So the value of 45 at 6 is, I can write here, this value is 6590. So I'll write 6590. Now this 7 is left, because 45 I have seen at 6. Now this 7 is left. So how to find the value of this 7? Now you can see this is the mean difference, you can see here. This is mean difference. So mean difference at 7 we have to calculate. Now if I see at 45, at 7, mean difference 7, the value is given 7. So I will add plus 7 in it. So this will be 7, 9, 5 and 6. So 6597 is the correct mantissa of this log. So I'll write here 3.6597. So in this way, I can calculate log 4567 with the help of the log table. Now see, if the same number, remember now same number I am writing here, but decimal I am changing. Okay, so now decimal is coming in the first place. So the log is 456.7. So remember, for this only if there is the difference between decimal, only characteristic will change. Mantissa will remain same. So now the characteristic of this number, now we have to see n minus 1. So n is 1, 2 and 3. That means 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So what I'll do, I'll write characteristic 2. Now mantissa. Mantissa I don't have to find of 7. I have to find mantissa of this whole number, that same way. Forget about this decimal. Okay, we have to find the mantissa of 45 at 6, and then again we have to add plus mean difference of 7. So the mantissa will remain same. That means 2.6597. This will be the value of this log if decimal is changing. Now same way, now see here, same question of log, but the decimal is in this way, 45.67. Okay, so for this again, what will be the characteristic? Now n minus 1, so n is 2, 1 and 2, and minus 1, so this is 1. Okay, so this will be 1 point, this will be same. Mantissa will be same from the log table. From 45 we will see 6, and then mean difference of 7 we will add, so this will be 1.6597. Okay, and the same number now see. If this is 4.567. Now see here, now n is 1. So this will be 1 minus 1. That means 0. So the characteristic of this log will be 0. So this is 0 and mantissa will be same, 0.6597. Okay. Now see again in the same number, if this is point is coming here, one more place it is shifting, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now this number is less than 0, less than 1. Okay. Now we will implement second formula. What is second formula? N plus 1. Okay. So here we can see the decimal, between decimal and first significant figure there is no 0. So n is 0 and plus 1. So this is coming 1. So how we will write it? This is negative now, remember. Okay, for the number less than 1, characteristic is negative. So 1 decimal and mantissa will be same, 1.6597. Okay, same one more example I am giving here. Up same log, if it is like this, 0.04567. Now we can see the n now n will be 1. 1 0 is coming between decimal and first significant number. Okay, so this is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, or this will be 2.6597. So in this way, if we are able to understand about characteristic, we can easily calculate mantissa. Now few more examples we will do of this. How to find the log during our calculation. This is how to find the log. Now how to find the log in calculation. Now coming to the calculation. Now see, suppose these are the examples. First example, our first example is we have to find the log. Question is like this, log 0.05 upon 0.02 whole square. This is the question. Okay, and we have to find its log. So how we will do it? First we will solve this decimal part. Okay, how we will do it? Now see here. This is equal to log So 0.05, we can write it 5 into 10 raised to power minus 2. Because if decimal we are shifting towards right hand side, the power comes in minus. If decimal is shifting left hand side, then power is coming in positive. Okay, and upon this is 0.02. So 0.02 multiplied by 0.02, you can see here, this is 0.02. If you multiply it again by 0.02, it will come 0002. Okay, so this we can write as 0024. So we can write it 4 into 10 raised to power minus 4. Okay, now this is equal to, we can say this will be equal to 5 upon 4 multiplied by, this is 10 raised to power minus 2 and this is minus 4, so it will become plus 4. So this is equal to log 5 upon 4 into 10 raised to power 2. Okay, now this is equal to, we will say it log, now 5 multiplied by 10 raised to power 2, we can say this is equal to log 500. 5 into 100 and upon 4. Okay, so this will be equal to log, now this is log 125. Now we have to find the value of log 125. Now see here, this is log 125. This we have to solve now. How we will solve? First we will find the characteristic, because the number is greater than 1. So what we will do now? First characteristic, so 1, 2 and 3. So n minus 1 formula will be applied here. So this is 3, n is 3, so 3 minus 1, this is coming, this is equal to 2. So characteristic is coming 2. Now we have to see mantissa. So mantissa we will see with the help of this log table. So at 12 we have to see 5. So 12 is, at 5 the value is 0969. 0969. So this is the value of log 125, 2.0969. So in this way we can calculate this log question. Now coming to the next example, log 1 upon 0.01 whole square into 0.03 whole square. This is the question. Okay. Now same way we will solve first this equation. Now how we will do? Same way, this is log 1 upon. So this is 0.01 square. So we can say this is equal to 10 raised to power minus 4. And this is also 3 square, so 3 3s are 9. So this is 9 into 10 raised to power minus 4. Okay, so this is equal to log, they will go up and this will become 10 raised to power 4 and this is 10 raised to power 4. We can add it here also and upon 9. So this is equal to 10 raised to power 8 upon 9. Okay, now now we can, this means we have to divide 9 by 1. Okay, so this is 1. Now if we divide it by 9, this is 9. So this is decimal coming 0, 9 1 ja 9, 1. This is, so in this way the answer, what will the answer? This will come 0.1111 into 10 raised to power 8, or this we can write, this is equal to log, we can shift this decimal here, one place here, okay, so that the number should become greater than 1. So this will become log 1.11 1 into 10 raised to power 7. Okay. Now the question is very easy. Now how we will calculate it? Now see here. So this means, this is, we can say we have to see log 1.111 and plus 10 raised to power means this is log 7 log 10. Okay. So now we can find the value, or we can do it simple way. We can do it in this way also. See here, this is log 1.111 into 10 raised to power minus 7, sorry, 8. Okay. So first we will find the value of this. So this is 1. Okay. So same way we can do it, log 1.111 and plus 7 log 10. Okay. So now you can calculate it. Okay. Same way this is, you can find the characteristic because number is greater than 1. Okay. So this will come 1 minus n will be 1. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So this will be equal to 0. And 11 you have to see at 1. Okay. So 11, with the help of the log table we can see this is log table 11, and at 1 the value is 0453. And again it is 1. So the mean difference we will take here, this is 4. So we will add here 4. Okay. So this is 0.0457 and this is plus 7, and log 10 we know this is equal to 1. Okay. So even if you multiply it by 1, the value will remain same. So now if you add it, your answer will come 7.0457. So in this way we can attempt log question. I am giving you few questions for practice. Those questions you can do at home. So these are the questions. These are the questions you can note for practice. If you feel any problem while doing this type of question, you can write in the comment box, okay, and I can help you in my next video. So this is the question. This is first practice question, log 0.20 whole square upon 0.1 into 10 raised to power minus 4 14. Okay. And next question is log 10 raised to power minus 3 whole square upon 0.5 whole cube, and this is log 8 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 6. Okay. So answer I will give you here so that you can tell your answers. Okay. The answer of this first question should come, this is 0.20. So this is coming, this will come, you have to do it. So this is coming to 2 into wait, I will calculate it and then I will give you the answer of this first question. This is coming 55 point. This answer is coming 55 point, and the answer of second question is coming. This is the answer of next question. This is coming minus 5.097, and the answer of this question is minus 5.097. You can see both the answers, questions are having same answer. Okay. So in this way we can see that this is very easy to calculate log questions. In my next video, I'll show you how to solve anti-log question. So till then, have a nice day.